DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Hey, hope you're well. It is Sunday morning. Well, it's coming close. Yeah, it's 20 to 10, 20 to 11. So it's still Sunday morning. Yeah. Just got back from church not long ago. Changed back into my weekday clothes. And yeah, it's nice. It's supposed to rain in a few days again. We've been having a lot of rain in Europe this summer. So instead of complaining about the heat, people are complaining about the rain this year. And of course, they are always putting it on the fault of changes in the world. But anyway, that's another discussion. But yeah, I've worked a lot in the last few years with people that are on farms, and it is amusing. I mean, that there's just doesn't ever seem to be ideal weather. It's either too hot, it's either too wet, or so on. But yeah, right now it's nice. Yeah. Oh, and at church today, there was well, I won't go over the sermon or but it was at one point it was like, what are you looking for? So, I mean, those of you who know the story of Joseph, even if you're not a Christian or religious, many of you know of Joseph and the multicolored coat and so on. Well, there was that came up in there. But the thing is that there was one point where he's looking for his brothers, and somebody comes up to him and says, "What are you looking for?" And I was thinking, isn't that what so many of us are just basically, it could be the question of a continuous law, couldn't it? What are you looking for? Yeah, it might be just looking for that good cup of coffee after a service or what, and you really need something to bring you back to the world or something like that. That's a possibility, but sometimes you're looking for more. This morning, let me see. I woke up around, was it 6:15? Yesterday we had the second son of DC's birthday party. It was actually his birthday, and we were able to do it on the same day. And we were most of the family. My first son had to work actually, but we had all the kids and everything, and the birthday party. It was good. It was a good time, and we enjoyed our company. Yeah. And at one point, it's funny, without knowing what was going to be talked about this morning, excuse me, I thought also, at one point, like, what are you looking for? Because I was thinking in my head, like, isn't this really beautiful, family together? It really is. And it's something that really warms my heart, when I was just watching them, and the kids were playing with their uncles. My daughter-in-law was having a good chat with my second son's partner, and I made a barbecue with, we're in Europe, so the whole type of sausages, and I made some ribs again, and tabbouleh salad, which is like a cracked wheat bulgur, so a cracked wheat salad, which had, anyway, it's nice. It was a good fun meal together. And yeah, I was thinking, like, this is basically, for me, I was looking at everything around, and I was thinking, like, this is what life is all about. So I was with Miss DC. We were all having, like I say, a good time, good glass of wine, and it was great. Yeah, it was. Then I wake up this morning, and I do my usual devotions, and then I do some Spanish lessons. And I checked on Facebook, and what do I see? Well, there was an assassination attempt against former President Trump, and I thought, like, okay, why am I not surprised? I mean, everybody's been kind of, almost expecting it. People had been calling for it, believe it or not, and there even been some bad jokes, like, well, people are, the actual president would be immune now, so we could get rid of him. I mean, there's been a lot of bad things that have been said. And when I read that, I was sad. I thought, like, somehow we all knew something like that would be coming, and it did. Okay, so it wasn't successful. But then I was on Facebook, and I saw from people that are, I was almost going to say supposed friends, because you know what a friend on Facebook is, it just means an acquaintance. But people were saying things like, well, there's always next year, or basically, you know, like, where is so and so when you need him? Meaning, you know, and people that were commenting basically like, that it was tough luck that it had not happened. And I thought, like, how can you be so horrible a person? And that's when I realized, actually, that, you know, Facebook friends are not friends. They're people that you know. And very often, as you know, many of you who are watching this know that, you know, like, a lot of us met each other on, be it on YouTube or on, yeah, mostly on YouTube. People migrated over to Facebook. And very often we would make video responses. That's how we came to know each other. But you also knew by the video responses that this is not a person that I would probably get along with if I was with the person in real life. I probably wouldn't even be wanting to acquaint with this person if I was on real life. And you see, I all of a sudden using real life, because that's what is scary, actually, is all of a sudden you realize there is so much this virtual world and this real world, if I can say it this way. And in that virtual world, the worst of people seems to always come out. It's scary. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, somehow I get the impression I've always tried to be pretty much who I am on YouTube. And I think, you know, it's basically, I've said it before, pretty much what you see is what you get. But I realize that with others, well, maybe not. You know, when I think about it, some people, when you listen to them talk, or you listen to their comments, or you just watch their comments on Facebook, they're very vitriolic. And you think, like, well, man, maybe that is what they are. You know, you hear the same people, they try to pass off as nice people, but then when you read their comments, they're mean. They're mean. And so I don't know. It really kind of got to me when I saw that. I thought, like, you know, how can you want that? How can you desire things like that? How do you say such mean things about other people and then try to make people believe you're you're passionate for your neighbors, for your friends, for this and that? I thought, it's scary, actually. Hypocrisy, or just simply we are blind and they are honest. I don't know. I kind of like I say, I was taken aback from that. Anyway, having said that, never mind those things right now. I hope that you do have a good Sunday. I hope that you're able to relax and get ready for that upcoming week. Yeah, and I'm going to stop it there. So I'll just finish my coffee. DC says, have a great Sunday. Signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.